I made a super weird game based on my dreams. Today, I'm gonna show you how, tell you why, and uncover some truths about my subconscious mind. To get started, I needed to find out what the game would look like. To do this, I just drew up some basic concept art, some of which actually got used in the finished game. I was loving how it looked, so I needed to decide on what genre of game to make. I ended up doing a text-based story game, because I've just always wanted to make one of those. Since this was now a story game, it needed branching dialogue, which can get messy pretty fast. I thought about programming a dialogue system myself, but I just decided to download a Godot plugin called Dialogic. I messed around with it for a bit, and it was going pretty good, except for one thing: I couldn't figure out how to customize the UI. After a couple of hours of trying, I was getting really frustrated, so I decided to just take a short break.
Guys, I'm just too frustrated by Dialogic right now. It's not letting me customize anything, so I'm going to make myself a little treat. This is custard. This is my mother's recipe. It's actually cornstarch mixed with a bit of mustard, hence the name custard. But yeah, so you just take the cornstarch and mustard and mix it together, and hopefully this will calm me down a bit. It's been stressful, but I think this will make everything a little better. So we'll see. That's so good, guys. I love custard.
After resting for a bit, I decided to just only change the font, which was one of the only things I was able to figure out how to customize. It wasn't perfect, but it wasn't bad either. It's okay to settle for less sometimes. Now that we had a dialogue system, we needed a character to talk to. Making characters is usually the most exciting part of game development, but this time was different. This character was the main thing that I saw in my nightmare. He may not seem that scary, but looking at him kinda gives me the chills. It's not him that was terrifying though, it's what happened to him. Anyways, the next thing we need is more backgrounds. Cause I mean, what good is a character if you have nowhere to talk to them? I made most of the environments look abandoned because that's how I felt after my girlfriend left me. Ha, just kidding, I've never had a girlfriend. I'm a game developer. The main task that remained at that point was writing all the dialogue. Unfortunately for me, I'm kinda terrible at writing for some reason, so I decided to just procrastinate by polishing the game. Oh no, have I learned nothing from last time? When I made Void Wizard, a game that you can buy right now on Steam for only $2, I was trapped in Polish hell. I kept on polishing, and I wasn't getting anywhere. No, I can do this. I can beat perfection. I need to write all that dialogue, and I need to do it now. Alright, so I wrote all the dialogue, but that part's kinda boring, so we're just gonna skip it. But anyways, one thing I haven't mentioned yet is that this game takes place at Las Vegas, far in the future. Because of this, I felt obligated to add a classic, family-friendly activity commonly known as gambling. It went pretty smoothly, but due to a bug, I had accidentally added something even more terrifying than my nightmare.
Okay, guys, so I accidentally added something pretty scary. So here we have the slot machine, and you can gamble, right? But I don't have any money. You can actually go into debt. This was not an intended feature. This was a bug. See, I won, and now I'm no longer in debt, but I'm still broke. This is too real, man. Too real.
Since the gambling was finished, I decided to add a Vegas landmark, but which one? I settled on the mini Eiffel Tower because I also wanted to add something that every good game needs: baguettes. If you eat a baguette, you actually gain the powers of a French person, which it's pretty cool. I also added a little park. Sure, the grass is overgrown, there's probably bottles and needles everywhere, but the swings and the slide, they still work, okay? But there's not really much else to say about it though. There's definitely no secrets or anything hiding in there, okay? There's no secrets in the park. You're not gonna find anything, so just don't go there. There's no secrets hiding in the park. Alright, at this point, we had the whole game finished, except for the ending. This was the part I was dreading the most. This was the part that led to sleepless nights. This was the part that caused me to stress eat so much cornstarch. Alright, it was time. Time to finish the game. First, I added a 3D floor. Then, I added a computer you can get some information from. I won't tell you what that information is though, of course. After that, I wrote more dialogue, but then it was time to recreate the exact instant of my dream that terrified me. It was the moment that horrible thing happened to the character I saw. I don't want to spoil the game, so I won't show the making of the very end. If you want to find out, then just play the game. It's free, and I've put a link to it down in the description. Hey gamers, thanks a lot for watching to the end. Did you know that actually 100% of my subscribers are subscribed? Pretty cool, huh? Anyways, I'm lonely, so go click the link and join my Discord server. Like, join the Discord, so just join